Cool. This is just a quick show and tell to, I guess, show what I've been doing. This is working with the lenzless concept as done by Dan Quayle. I forgot now. Yeah, taking the concept of, instead of moving a magnet to generate electricity, you move the fields, neutralising the fields with, as you can maybe have to see. Yeah, sorry, I have to look back on the screen because I'm using the webcam. I've got here, these are all the same blades, all the same type, but I've just cut them up differently to see what effects I get. It turns out that the original just, what, 2" by 1/4 inch metal blades, steel, they work best. These ones, you know, it's smaller, I thought lighter weight, go faster, or again, by cutting off the sides, making it smaller compared to the original. I could change how much I produce and such, but no, it didn't turn out that way, and as you can see I've got longer ones but full length with the extra bits on the end. Yeah, Bubs, trust the cat to want to get in on the video. No. These are the alternators that I'm using. These are motorbike stators. I can't remember the wattage on them now, but both of these are wired up in star configuration, but I've also joined them together, so it's a double star via this wire. So this is for the one side AC, and the positive and negative are connected together, and AC on this side, and that's joining wire. Yeah, I've got it on the screen. Yeah, inside here, maybe I'll see if I look back in the camera. Yeah, these are all neodymium magnets, 1 centimeter by 2. They're all north facing outwards, or they're all the same field anyway. I'm not sure what field it actually is. Yeah, so there's always constantly a field always pushing out from the center. That's the same for this one as well. If I just get down here, these are the outer sides. These are also repelling the magnets on the inside, which I was hoping it would do the lensless concept anyway, but it seems with the broken fields, because it's all individually set ones all the way around, yeah, it doesn't do that. It does however generate power, but it works as a conventional generator. Yes, 36 all there, all repelling, and it was a pain in the ass to do. As you can see, I've got 2 of them. Each one's for one side, one's the other. Crudely marked it up, so I should be able to pull it in place. So I've got to set the webcam down at the moment. Just one over. That's it. Yeah, I'm just trying to sort out the wires at the moment. Yeah, sorry about that. Well, it's caught on a wire at the moment, but as you can see, it sits very close around the alternator. This is the rotor which will hold the 6 blades on. And right now my circuit's come off and stuck to the magnet. Yeah, I'll just get that off in a second. Right. Oh, I've got that just set aside at the moment. Yeah, for the rotor, quite proud of this. I've taken a stator that I bought before that was the wrong size, and what I've done is simply took off all the wiring, and it spaces each of these 6 magnets evenly. This black thing around it, should be able to hear that, is actually jeans. When you soak jeans in super glue, it reacts with it. It produces a lot of heat, so watch out for that. It might even burst into flames. It hasn't done that to me before, but it has sent up a lot of smoke and was very hot to touch. I use grease-proof paper just to hold it into place whilst the glue was setting, and as you can see, it's like very solid. It's sort of like homemade carbon fibre, very lightweight, little weight influence, so the rotor spins pretty freely, pretty central as well. It's very sturdy. The wire down here is just scraping because it's all a bit loose at the moment, yeah, but they're all north safe magnets. That's the drive coil, as you can see. I'm using the 18 gauge version. It's a lot more torque, does consume a lot of amperage at the moment, but I'm using that purely as a drive system just because it's relatively simple than I think connecting up a normal motor that I can't really vary the speed on and would probably just run a bit funny. So this I find quite simple to do. Little trigger coil at the back. I can't pull the wire around any further because I've already got my computer pulled out right underneath the table. But yeah, this is generally what I've been working on for a while now, just trying to tweak it, find out what's best and how much I can get from it. At 2000 RPM, which I can tell that by this little tab here, and I've got a tachometer up the top here, usual little laser light obviously, and like I say, generally I get around 2000 RPM, good torque. I can load this down, and like I say, it does currently work like a conventional generator. It does suffer Lenz's law, but the fact that I'm generating power by moving the magnetic fields with the metal rather than moving magnets, it's still proof of a concept and an alternative way. Because I'd imagine moving these metal blades is a lot more lighter, a lot more easier than moving an entire rotor with, let's say, that itself creates its own kinetic force and such, as it goes through to the rotor. Yeah, that's what I've been working on so far. I can't read amperage because every time I try to do it, things just do not work. I just break everything. I mean, I've got 2 multimeters, but they're all clapping out anyway. But I can read voltage, which I've had up to 10 from it, but that was from an earlier design. This one, however, I think it's because it's the 2 rotors. Obviously, repelling field and repelling field are pushing each field away from one another, and instead of staying close, I know my hands are a bit funny on the screen, but the fields are pushing away and pushing them away from the actual stator. I'm still getting 10 volts from this, which obviously I went up to 12 to 15 really, but hypothetically I should be getting up to 30, because these are 2 15 volt stators, because a motorbike 12 volt alternators. Yeah, these are both all still, like I say, star configuration, 3 phase. I've tried having them individual because you can set it off. Each one of these is a 6, like 1 miss, 2 miss, 3 miss, all the way around. So you got 3 sets of 6, 18 total. But I've tried having the set one off this, which is 6, and set one off this connected together, then set 2s, then set 3. I think I did get higher voltage but lower amperage. Again, the only way I can test amperage is simple little motor, and I feel how much torque I create. That's the only way I can do it so far. But yeah, this is what I've been working on for quite a while. I'm going to do a quick edit and show this all connected up, because it can be quite fiddly to get together and time consuming. I've got my 2 batteries. This one's dud, just don't hold charge. This is